Good morning and welcome to a new episode. Today we're going to make raised garden beds over here. Now before I tell you what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it, let me take you with us on the way that this idea came to us. So here we're at the entrance of our property, and this road goes that way, and it is our terrain, but there's also someone living on that side and he has the right of passage. So we want to make some kind of edging over here. Now that was something we knew we wanted to do from the beginning when we bought the property, but we never really got a good idea for it, how we were going to do that, until we were doing a crappy job, literally crappy job, because not so long ago we installed a new septic tank, and that's over there. And here we have the old septic tank. And the old septic tank is connected with a tube to the new one. But the old septic tank did not look like this at all. This was a monument, a statue, a crazy big concrete tube that was standing out of the ground with a lid on top of it. Now luckily those tubes are made of sections of 50 centimeters high, so we were able to lift off the lid, lift off the top section of the concrete tubing, put back the lid, build a small chimney on top of it, close it up with a smaller lid, and fill it up with ground. That tube is here. And we thought, well, if we can put one tube here, we immediately have some kind of raised bed. And then we thought, why not order a few extra? Alright, that was the easiest part. And also the most expensive. Now we have to fill these buggers up. And for that, we're going to start with some rotting beams. So over the past 8 months, we've collected quite some rotting beams on the land. Beams that were used for trellises in the past and that broke down and were laying on the ground and slowly rotting. And we put them all in one place, in one pile. We thought we'd put them on a logical location near what is to become our vegetable garden. Little did we know that we're now going to use them for our raised garden beds up at the house. So not here at the ruin, but behind that. We've got some work to do. loads of wood. That cleared up the pile nicely, but we sure need a lot of more volume to fill this in. The weather turned for the better. Now let's see if we can give them a nice color. Well, that's going pretty good. The color is a little bit lighter than we thought though. We ordered ochre. Doesn't really look like ochre. And also the sticker on the pot is a lot more dark than this. But hey, at least it's not concrete gray anymore. So that's good. And we'll do with it. Good morning. Hello. You ready to dig some dung? The day before yesterday we picked up a load of sheep's manure, and now we're going to get that into our raised garden. Alright, we filled the beds with quite some material. Of course, the rotten wood, some grass clippings, and some dirt that we dug out at the sanitary building. And we've bought some compost. Hola! Tudo bem?
Sim!
Sim! So while Sylvia's watering the plants, we've got a confession to make. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. The color of our concrete raised garden beds is different. We just couldn't get used to the pale color, so we went back to the hardware store and tried it again. And this time, it's a nice, bright orange color for you to judge. What do you think? It's been a month now since we filmed for the last time for the raised garden beds, and there's not really much to say about them. They're functioning. The plants are growing. We really like the raised garden beds to be a border, which creates a nice cozy place in front of our house. So it's been a really good addition to our garden. Now, speaking of our terrace that we have here, I think it's kind of safe to say that summer really has started here. I've said it a couple of times before, and I really thought that it started, and then we got rain and cold weather again. But now we really think the summer has begun. So we want to create some shade over here. And that we're gonna do with triangular shade sails. Now that was the easy part. Now the other part, that's gonna be a bit more tricky. So we're a week later, and as you can see, no shade cloth yet. So the first time around, we put the anchors in the house too far from each other. So if you overstretch one side, you cannot really tighten the other sides anymore. So we needed to start over, and then the day was gone, and then the week was gone. So here we are a week later, and we're gonna try again. And before I start on the house side, because we kind of know how to do that, I'm going to start at the raised bed side, because there we still need something to fix the shade cloth to. Just a few months ago, the front of our house was nothing more than a bare piece of gravel, only inviting to park your car. Now it's been transformed into a cozy terrace where we can enjoy the company of friends and family without burning away by the hot sun. We are finally ready for summer. Thanks for watching. and see you in the next video.